Today's video, I'm gonna do something different, so it's not the typical bodybuilding. As you see, I've been posting some basketball videos, things like that. If you've been following me for a while, I won state championship in basketball. I was a small forward, pretty good ball player, but what I was known for was jumping high and being one of the best dunkers, highest jumpers, in the area. So what I'm doing now that I'm about 40 pounds heavier, so it's a lot harder. I haven't trained for like explosion, haven't trained any plyometric type training in about 7-8 years. So I'm getting back to it, incorporating it into my workouts a little bit. So now I want to bring it to y'all and show y'all what I used to do to be one of the highest jumpers and how I'm building myself back up to be able to dunk easy again, do a couple tricks, couple different dunks, see how good I can get, see how I can increase my vertical and go from there. So I'm gonna show y'all today 7 exercises that you can do right at home in your living room. All I'm gonna use today is a dumbbell, and then I'm gonna use this box that I'm sitting on. It's like a storage box to do like step ups and things like that. But there's some workouts in here you can do with no equipment, but for today's workout, it's just dumbbells and then something to step on, whether it's a chair, couch, anything like that. All right, so 7 exercises. Let's get into it. I'm gonna show you how to get explosive, increase your vertical, get a faster 40 time, and really just increase, your overall ability to explode and get some bounce. So let's get right into it. All right. All right, so the first exercise we're gonna do today, I'm gonna use this little storage bin. Again, you can use a chair, whatever you have, a couch. If your wife or your mom or whoever judges you isn't gonna yell at you. But yeah, so we're gonna do dumbbell alternating step ups. The key to these is really to explode on the way up, because all of these workouts, when you're doing plyometrics, you wanna focus on your fast twitch muscles and really focus on that explosion as if you were going up for a dunk or taking off, sprinting, whatever the case may be. It all should mimic those movements. So this is gonna be the first one. I got 2 30-pound dumbbells. Find a weight that's comfortable for you. We're gonna alternate. We're gonna do 10 each leg. All right, let's get into it. All right, so that's it for exercise number 1. Now we're gonna get into exercise number 2. Again, just a reminder, for all of these, we're doing 3 sets of 10. So exercise number 2, what we're gonna be doing is what they call knee jumps into a vertical jump. So if you're not familiar with what it is, make sure you pay close attention, but this is really using your hips. What you're gonna be doing is on your knees, you're gonna be using those to explode up, jump on your feet, and go right into a vertical jump as high as you can. If your balance is crazy, you may have to worry about hitting your head on the ceiling, but you shouldn't have to worry about that. So let's get right into exercise number 2. Again, knee jumps into vertical jumps. All right, again, so when you do these, you're pretty much setting back. You're coming from your hips, exploding up. You're gonna jump up onto your feet, right into a vertical jump as high as you can. This is how you're gonna get that explosive power, all right? So let's get right into it. All right, come back. So as y'all can see, that exercise really takes a lot out of you. That's probably, out of these 7 exercises, that's the most advanced one, I would say. So that's gonna tax you the most. So do the best you can. If you're not able to do it yet, skip it till your balance gets right, your explosion gets right, and then you can start incorporating that in. All right, so that's it for exercise number 2. Let's get into number 3. All right, so this next exercise we're going to do is called dumbbell push press. So this is going to be a standing movement. You're going to use 2 dumbbells if you have them. If not, you have to improvise. Use what you can, something that weighs something. You're going to hold them in a shoulder press position slightly in front of you. And what you're going to do is when you press, it's kind of like cheating on shoulder press. You're going to jump, explode. You're going to put one foot in front of the other, bring it back, and then you're going to alternate. So again, this is all fast switch stuff. Help you with that explosion. Get up to the rim, dunk on somebody, all right? Let's get it. This 4th exercise is going to be called depth jumps. So what you're going to do, you're going to find something to step off of. Again, I'm going to be using this storage bin. You can use a chair, couch, whatever the case may be. You're going to step off of it. When you come down, you're landing on the balls of your feet, slightly bent to the knees, and you're exploding right back up. Highest vertical jump you can possibly do. So you're coming right down. Your knees should be slightly bent, your legs shouldn't be straight. Slightly bent in that position to explode. Explode straight up, all right? So depth jumps, that's what we got next. Let's get into it. Again, if I'm out here dunking, I'm only 6 foot. I'm like 235 right now. Been bodybuilding for the past 8 years. Of course, I have the muscle memory from when I used to dunk back in the past and train like this. But if I can do it, so can you. So that's why I'm showing you this easy way to do it right at home, all right? Let's go.
Perfect.
Alright, so as y'all can see, I'm dripping sweat already. So again, that last exercise, it looks kind of dumb, I'm gonna be honest with you, but if you're doing it correctly, it's definitely gonna work. It's beneficial. Again, we're at home, but as you can see, you can still get it in, still get these results, speed up your 40 time, increase that vertical, get that explosion, all right? So that's it for that exercise. On to the next one. The next one where you're gonna be seated. So I'm gonna be using this, you're gonna start from a seated position. I'm gonna call them seated dumbbell jumps. I'm gonna hold 130-pound dumbbell. You can use a medicine ball, kettlebell, whatever you have. If you need to use a gallon of water, whatever it is, you're gonna hold it in close. You're gonna start in a seated position. You're gonna stand up, explode right from the seated position. So I'll demonstrate it to you. So let's go ahead and get into, I believe, the 5th exercise. All right, let's go. All right, so the goal of this one, again, hold the dumbbell in close. Feet about shoulders width apart like you're ready to jump. You're gonna hold it in close. You're gonna stand up, explode, press the dumbbell straight up, and drive into a powerful vertical jump, all right? So I'm gonna hold it by the ends like this, and let's go, all right. Alright, I'm gonna be honest with y'all, that was a killer too. Those 30 pounds, that was a little heavy for me. Again, I'm just getting back into this too. So if you're a beginner, I'm pretty much a beginner myself. So that ain't no excuse to make this happen. Again, if you can't do the full workout, build yourself up. So start with one set of each exercise. Once you get better, get more used to it, jump up to 2, jump up to 3, change the weights around, make it work for your starting point, all right? But that's it. Let's get into the final 2 exercises. All right, so the 6th exercise we're gonna do is called dumbbell snatches. So what you're gonna do, this one you're gonna have your feet a little bit wider. You're gonna start with one dumbbell on the ground. You're gonna alternate hands. So you're gonna start with it right in the middle, back straight in the squat position pretty much. You're gonna jump up, snatch it, bring it above your head. It mimics a few like Olympic lifts, but this is really good for explosion because you're coming down from down deep, driving yourself all the way up, driving the weight up while pulling your body with it, all right? So let me show you how it's done. So that does it for that one. Now we're down to the 7th and final exercise. Let me show y'all what it is. I'm hurting right now, all right? Let's knock it out. So the 7th final exercise we're gonna do is alternating dumbbell lunges. If you don't have dumbbells, do them with body weight. You may have to do more reps. But I'm gonna be using both 30-pound dumbbells. The key to these, you're staying in place, so they're in place lunges. When you lunge down, the goal is to really explode back, then alternate legs, lunge down, explode back, all right? So again, working on those fast twitch muscle fibers, getting that explosion. Let me show you how it's done for this last exercise. All right, so that's gonna bring us to the end of today's workout. As y'all can see, I'm dripping in sweat. It ain't no joke. You're getting 3 sets of 10 on everything. If I was you, you can do it kind of in a circuit training way. So go through each exercise once, give yourself you know, a minute or 2 rest, start over in the set 2. But again, if you're a beginner, start with 1 set, build yourself up to 2, build yourself up to 3. I'm stuttering and stuff. But again, I guarantee you, if you do this consistently a couple times a week, or as many times as you can fit it in without, you know, hurting yourself too much, you're gonna see that increase in your vertical. It's gonna be a lot easier for you to jump. If you're starting off to touch backboard, grab rim, start actually dunking, it's definitely gonna help you. Again, I speak, everything I do is from experience. You can ask anybody, I wouldn't lie to you and say I used to be a ball player and used to jump high if I really can't do it. If you follow me on Instagram, you see I post clips now of my kind of progression. So I'm back to doing, you know, some new tricks as far as dunks and things like that. When about a month ago, I could barely dunk. I was hardly touching rim because all I'd been training for was bodybuilding. Again, I've got up to 270. I'm down to about 235 now. And I believe personally, if I continue to cut, get down another 10, 15 pounds, focus on training like this, it's gonna start being crazy. I'm gonna get back to my old self, all right? That's the game plan. Hopefully this video helped you out. Be sure to subscribe. Let me know if you like this type of video, if you want more, basketball videos, more vertical training videos, more plyometric training, whatever the case may be. If you want anything else, I've probably already done it. Gaining weight, losing weight, if you're a female, if you're trying to bodybuild, whatever it is, I have playlists set up, so check up the playlist. Over 430 videos now, and more to come. Again, subscribe, turn on notifications so you don't miss future videos. And as always, do what you gotta do. Do what you gotta do, because it's that simple. T-Walk the Hawk, get your apparel, twalkthehawkgear.com, link in the description.